Hello and welcome to devlog number 5 on Unregulated. There's been a lot of stuff going on and I'd like to finally at least make a video on it. I haven't done this in over a year, whoops, and I'd like to showcase some stuff that I've been doing so far. As you could probably tell, the current theme is shop themed or store themed. I will get into the mechanics just a little bit later, but I'd like to look around at the outside part first. As you can tell, there are more flats and skyscrapers in the background. These skyscrapers are there to help connect some of the other stages. I've done this with a couple of others. I feel like connecting stages by having background set pieces of other stages is quite of a neat thing to include. The actual level themselves includes the shopping carts. The positive, or the ones that you want to deliver boxes into, have smiles on them, as you can see here, on the inside and on the front. They're also coloured, and they will move towards separate points, one of two. And as you can see here, you have to direct boxes, or in this case shopping items, towards the chute with the cart underneath it. Each cart can hold 4 boxes, and when they hold 4 they will then move back to the chute and a new one will pop out. It's not 2 at once, it's just one. The moment one is sent back, a new one pops out. It's just to help try and speed things up just a little bit. Here are some of the items. There's lots of text on them, a lot of text, and each colour is separated into a category. Red being just generic things, blue being dairy, green being fruit and veg, and yellow being liquids and condiments. Red does include tea as a general thing. I think that's just more of a British thing. However, I could very much have easily used coffee instead. I'm not that bothered, I just went with tea because of the weird tea bag stuff that keeps going on with a lot of the companies here. It's very weird. Although to be fair, I don't think anyone else would think that was weird. It's more of like a thing you'd think is weird for like a day, and then go, oh, okay, and then you move on. There is something I'd like to mention where about the save files. The save files are changing. I've done them, I've changed them in a way where it's more, it saves scores per stage rather than all at once. I think that's just easier for me, as well as just anyone who wants to read the save files. The save files itself will be labelled as like warehouse saves or warehouse scores .json. Is all they're all JSON files. They're all unencrypted as well, so anyone could just read them. And I'm probably going to keep it that way. I'm not that bothered, but that's what they're going to be changed to because it's easier for me, easy to read, and I think it's just fine. As you can see here, there's this cart, this black and white cart, angry cart thing called Dart, and the whole point of this guy is that he's designed to go to an unoccupied space to try and steal boxes. It's just a little something I kind of wanted to mess around with, and I kind of like the idea that this guy just goes to a different spot and start stealing boxes instead of them just dropping to the floor. The moment a cart goes back, it will return, so I've included as many possibilities that I can think of to avoid them from stopping or getting stuck or bashing into the correct colour carts. I think it's kind of just a bit goofy, but it fits the theme of this level, I think, with weird automated carts, and this guy just steals the other things. I also made it so that the incorrect bubble will show up over everything. I think that's just something I should have included from the start. I don't know why I didn't do that. Okay, so as I play the level, as you can tell, it says Store-Bought Convenience, which is the stage name. I think that's kind of funny, and as you can see, we've got the carts perfectly mirrored. Red's on that side, there's blue on this and the other side, and we are using a blue set of pipes instead. If there have been any places where I've missed when I removed a whole load of materials just to save on space, apologies, I'm very sorry. I did not mean to, well, I did, but I didn't mean to leave out so many missing textures from, or materials from a lot of the models. I have fixed a fair few, but I don't think I've got them all. Letting me know is just the best way. It was like, this box spawning pipe has no colour on it. Oh, okay, I've got it. I will fix that. So, one thing to showcase here is I've changed these tabs a little bit. Long and short tabs. Conveyor tabs, long and short conveyor tabs have been split into sub-tabs just to help, well, visually. I think it works quite well. It just kind of, instead of just dealing with a really long scroll bar with buttons that increase and decrease in size, having something that just kind of helps the user just a little bit, I think is just always good. Just placing a whole load of chutes everywhere. So the whole point of this, because there's two spots the shopping cart can go to, is to include the use of splitters. I've set this splitter to manual. I did that a while ago. I'm glad I did, because it's kind of useful right now. The whole point is you need to guide boxes towards the correct spot, and in this case you use splitters to help well, guide boxes to the correct cart. There we go, and that moves, and the other one will go to the other spot. I do have to point out that Dart the cart, or Dart the angry cart, will only arrive on day 2. It will not arrive on day 1. It just gives you a little bit of room to set up things and understand how these levels work. These levels are quite tricky. I haven't fully gone into the loop of it. I haven't really played much of it. I've just done it for testing. I haven't intensively or extensively played through some of the levels. And as you can tell, I'm letting shaders compile because sometimes Unity takes forever to do that. I'm hoping that's not the case. I might have to see if I can preload some shaders. I'm not sure if that's a thing. I know it's a thing in Unreal, but I'm not sure about Unity. For something like this game, you kind of need it, or I kind of need it. So what I've done is daytime and nighttime cycles are slightly different. Daytime, the lights are on, and you have mall music, store music, shop music, whatever you want to call it. Or I think it's called Mall Core. I initially made for a different project, but it's not tense enough, and I kind of wanted to change that. So I made a nighttime theme, which is just there to try and increase a bit of tension, especially when you are running low on the box quota and it just slowly speeds up. I have one of the boxes got flung because there was like a frame. The game paused for a frame, or lagged for a frame, and one of the boxes in a car just got flung into a wall. I think it was a fragile box, so it didn't last long. So, as you can tell, Dart the cart's over there, and they move automatically to the next unoccupied space. I do showcase some boxes falling into the cart. As you can see here, does mean I'm probably going to lose this day, but that's fine. Oh god. They're a bit fast. I'm not changing that. I think it's kind of funny. It's them just tossing boxes all over the place. There's a couple of other tweaks I'd like to make with the whole update, but right now I'm pretty much happy with most of it. For example, a couple of tweaks would be for the boxes. Maybe I will increase or decrease the box quota a little bit in this one, as you can only collect 4 at a time, and you can't really. It's very difficult to and situational to. But that's pretty much the update. Just on the tweaks and artwork and stuff, I kind of want to actually post the artwork before I post the update. I'm going to make an announcement about on Steam and itch about the save files changing. However, I'm going to leave instructions so that you can edit them. If you have any save files that were there beforehand, if you just simply edit the files after you start the game once, you should be fine. It's a bit hacky, but I can't really think of a system because I've already changed out the old system on my end. It's a bit finicky for to include the old one, so I'm going to just leave some instructions. If you want to, if you don't want to, that's fine. But other than that, that's it. Thank you for watching, and I hope this spreads a little bit more engagement to this game. I think it's fun, and it's niche, but I think it's fun. Although not everyone's going to think that way. That's completely fine. But yeah, thank you for watching.